What they're saying when they're like, I don't want to be fact checked, is I'm about to lie to you and I don't want to be called out on my lie. That's what they're saying. Can you think of any other logical explanation of why you wouldn't want to be fact checked? Not fat checked, because nobody wants to be fat checked, right? Nobody wants you coming up to you and pinching your stomach. That's called fat checking. That's rude. FAT checking, that's rude. Don't do that, right? But fact, FACT checking, what's a fact or fiction, right? Like fact or fiction, true or false, as they say, right? What's real and what's fake. Don't you think you should be called out on that? So he declined to do the 60 Minutes interview because he didn't want to be fact checked. And oh, by the way, he thought that he was treated unfairly during the 2020 interview and decided he wasn't going to do it. Also, he decided, even though CNN has said, hey, we'll put y'all both up and we can do a second debate, he's also declined to do a second debate. You know what's scary? Is I don't know if he believes what he says or not, but if he does believe what he says, he has this weird, over-exaggerated idea of himself. The reason why Kamala Harris looks more presidential and coherent is because she is, and he is not. Plain and simple. We know that he's not coherent. He likes to say that he weaves. Look, I'm somebody who actually legitimately weaves. If you listen to the show and you watch the show, you know that I have a topic. I go all around and I bring it all back. That's the teacher in me, right? To go and take you down these different roads, to get you to think about different things and to bring it all back to a point. But there's a plan to that. There's a method to my madness. When I turn on this microphone and start speaking, yes, I don't have a script, right? I have an idea of where I'm going with everything. And sometimes I may get off topic, routinely happens with me and my sister, but I bring it all back to a point. The main point that I was trying to make. That's what he's talking about with his so-called weaving, but he doesn't do that. They ask him a question about fracking, and he's talking about we're gonna do tariffs. The truth is, what? If you ask me who won the basketball game, and I'm talking to you about asteroids, right? Because like that's how so far off the subject he could be sometimes. You'll be like, Bruce, what the hell are you talking about asteroids? I asked you about the basketball game. Yeah, but did you know about these asteroids? You're going to think maybe I'm special. and not in a good way, right? Maybe I'm special if I do something like that. He's not coherent, and he's damn sure not presidential, and he hates the fact that this Black woman is more coherent and presidential than he is. You know what? Not all Republicans are like this. There were once a whole group of solid Republicans. Didn't necessarily agree with them on policy, but they had reasonings for the reason why they believed a certain way. They thought that this way was the best way for America. And you know what? If you can back that up, even though I might not agree with you, I'll respect you. When all you're doing is saying that your opponent is not intelligent, not coherent, but yet you are exhibiting those very things, I have no respect for you. And for those people that are voting for him, because I had to shut somebody down yesterday who was talking about they were voting for him. I said, cool, you can, and this is a free country, you can vote for exactly whoever you want. That's our democracy. However, there is nothing in our democracy, Constitution or anything otherwise, that says that I have to associate with you. I don't associate with stupidity and ignorance, and therefore I won't be. So I guess I just won't be, dealing with half the population in America. That's okay. Because for most of my life, half the population in America didn't want to deal with me anyway. And they even had laws to try to make sure that they didn't have to deal with me. We're not going back. That's what she says, and I'm with her. And if you want to ride with him, cool. It's a free country, but you're dumb as hell. That's my unsolicited perspective that I'm just giving to you. You're the one listening and watching this show. You knew what I was going to say. You knew where I was going.
If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notifications button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/Unsolicited Perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.